Oh my god. Like, holy shit! Like, I'm speechless. Truly, I don't know what to say. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hey, and it's the View with Drew right on cue. How's it going, buddy? We are here. Welcome to Raising Up with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie, a slightly early review. Oh, are you going to be happy with me, Drew? What I have to say. Yeah, hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. We have a slightly early review of a movie. Movies TV, so we do here, and that movie is a little indie film called Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1. So Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is the 7th installment in the Mission Impossible film franchise, which of course is based on the classic television show as well, and is loosely a sequel series of films to that one. The first film tied into the TV show, but for the most part it's gone its own way. And what is the film about? Well, and who else is involved? Well, first off, it's directed by Christopher McQuarrie. This is his third time in the director's chair for this series, after the terrific Mission Impossible Rogue Nation and Mission Impossible Fallout. And he co-wrote the script this time with Eric Jendresen. I hope I am saying that name correctly. So what is the film about? Well, it's once again about Ethan Hunt, the agent of the IMF Impossible Missions Force. He is once again played by Tom Cruise. There is a new mission given to him by his old superior, Kittredge, who in his first appearance since played by Henry Kearney, in his first time in the series since Part 1 of the main series, 1996's Mission Impossible. He's given a mission. He needs to take down a super duper AI that can control the fate of truth around the world. That AI is known as the Entity, and its main conduit is an enemy from Ethan's past by the name of Gabriel. He's played by Isaiah Morales, and he basically is the villain who made Ethan who he is, from way back when, before the events of the film series, and now he and his team are looking for a mysterious double key, which is split off into two parts, which will lead those who have control of the key to have control over the Entity, and therefore control over the world and a future AI war. Now, in order to find it, he'll have to reteam with the usual suspects. Among them include his sort of on-again, off-again love interest slash associate Ilsa Faust, played once again by the terrific Rebecca Ferguson. Benji, once again a delight, played by the always delightful Simon Pegg. And series stalwart Luther, played once again by Ving Rhames, the great Ving Rhames. Also joining along the ride is a mysterious thief known as Grace, played by series newcomer Haley Atwell. That's right, Peggy Carter, to the Marvel fan base, is here and becomes a new sort of maybe on the side of good, maybe on the side of not element. Also along for the ride again is the White Widow, played once again by Vanessa Kirby, as well as a mysterious woman known as Paris, played by Guardians of the Galaxy alum Palm Clementif. And also thrown into the mix, because we don't have enough characters, is the new director of the new director of national intelligence, played by Carrie Elwes, as well as Briggs and Dagus, two agents on the hunt for Ethan Hunt, because of course he always goes rogue. They're played by Shea Wiggum and Greg Tarzan Davis. Will they stop the AI? There's going to be a lot of stunts, there's going to be a lot of cloak and dagger, and a lot of mayhem. And oh boy. And could this be Ethan's final mission? Or will it only be part 1? of his final mission. Let the tape will self-destruct in 3, 2, 1. Let the mission begin. So, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Fuck yeah, motherfucker! Oh, okay. That is my reaction, literally. Okay, this is my mother, outside of watching Indiana Jones again, this is my mother's first time watch with me in a theater since Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. It has been a year since I've taken my mother out to the movies. I took her out to see Mission Impossible. She really wanted to go. And when the movie ended, when the credits started to roll, I turned to her and I said, if we disagree on this, I'm going to be amazed. And she said, that was awesome. That was awesome. She said, when's part 2? And I said, June of next year. She was like, damn it. This movie, they did it again, you guys. And they topped themselves. I don't know how they did it. Holy shit. Holy shit. This was just awesome. The Mission Impossible movies, to me, are so good, it almost kind of pisses me off. They're like the kind of blockbuster movies where it's like, man, you are just eating every other summer movie's lunch right now. Like, just fuck! Tom Cruise is a madman, but boy, does he... Are you not entertained? Like, wow! Just wow. I've lost a couple of subs this week. I'm going to lose more because people are going to be like, who's this idiot? But, oh my god. I fucking love this movie. Everything about it. I loved this movie. This movie was amazing. Everyone talks about the stunt, with the bike. The climax, though? That is actually not the climax. The climax, which is on the train. My head exploded. Just... Bravo, Mr. Cruise. Bravo. And it does what any good part 1 of a 2-parter should do. It's a complete movie. It has a beginning, a middle, an end, a climax, and a cliffhanger. You're satisfied, and you're also really sad, but you're also left with just enough to be like, part 2. Let's do it. Guys, I love this movie. I loved this movie. If part 2 is anything like this one, or anything like the last 6 other freaking movies, I stand by there is not a bad Mission Impossible. Yes, including Mission Impossible 2. Come at me, Luke Ponto. I don't care. Mission Impossible 2 is the weakest one, and it's still really good. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is amazing. I know a lot of this review is just me geeking out, but I'm sorry, I can't. And the thing that makes it work is that it's so informed by who this character is, it really rewards people who have been fans from the beginning, because you can see how this team in particular that he's with matters to him. There's emotional stakes to these characters this time that is bigger than they've ever been before. Isa Morales is a great villain. Palm Clementif is amazing. Haley Atwell is awesome in this, but then again, Haley Atwell's always awesome. And just beautiful. So is Ray Ferguson. Oh my god. And then all comes back to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, like, love him or hate him as a guy, he's a true showman. Like, no one, and probably thankfully no one is doing what Tom Cruise is doing in movies right now. Mind-blowing. Just, I love this movie. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is an action, it's one of the best action films ever made. There, I said it. Wow. Between this and John Wick 4, this has been a really good year for action sequels that have topped the previous ones. I love this movie, and guys, I'm going to do it. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I absolutely love this movie. This was incredible. Drew, I know you're happy to hear that. You're in good hands, buddy. This movie's amazing. I'm so excited to hear what you think of it. But yeah, it's just fantastic. Go see Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Holy shit. See it in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX. I got a pin. I got an IMF pin and a poster. It's in the car. It's still in the cars. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. 5 or 5 stars plus for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. We only have a couple this time because it was an early screening, it was only Paramount trailers, so there was only 2 of them. But those movies are Bob Marley, One Love. This looks really good. I don't know, dude. Barbenheimer's coming. You never know. But yeah, I don't know if I'll say this. It's not going to be my best of the year, my number 1, but it'll probably be on there. It'll be up there, definitely. We still got a lot of year left, but still very. Gotta keep in mind. Now, also, I wanted to point this out. Next Sunday, we are beginning our 2-part stream. Next Sunday and the following Sunday of the midterm report. We're going to do the best next Sunday and the worst the Sunday after. I have and I'm going by movies that were released between January 1st and June 30th. I have 30 movies that I've given 5 stars plus 2. This, I believe, is 31. So this doesn't count. This is going to count toward the next half of the year. But the first half of the year, I have a top 30. That's how good of a year it's been so far. It's going to be a big list at the end of the year. There's going to be things I just cannot cut this year. You're going to have to indulge me a little bit this year. But yeah, definitely. Great movie. Bob Marley, One Love. Again, I haven't talked about it. It looks really good. And then Killers of the Flower Moon. This is the new Martin Scorsese film. Apparently, it's going to be 3 hours 26. I'm in. Martin Scorsese has this power to make really long movies feel not long at all. And this looks awesome. This looks great. This looks like a true epic. I cannot wait for it. And it wasn't a shawarma. No, there was not. No, there wasn't. All right. That is it. Other than the kick-ass theme music. That is about it. But yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow, probably, for the Long in the Works review of the Comedy Theater Camp, which I saw at Sundance. We're going to finally review it since it is coming out this week. And then also this weekend, we will have reviews of Psycho-Pass. What was the name of the movie? Providence, the anime film, and as well as the comedy The Miracle Club, starring Maggie Smith and Laura Linney. I'm going a little out of the way to see that, so it might be both those reviews might be coming later on in the evening, Friday, but we will have reviews of those. And then coming up next week, we have the following week we have a re-release review, a retro review of Terrifier, the first one, because it is being re-released, and maybe with Austin, he might be joining me. And then next Thursday, I'm not going to be able to do the double feature. So next Thursday, we'll have a review of Barbie. Next Friday, we'll have a review of Oppenheimer. I already got my tickets for them. We will also have reviews that weekend for They Clone Tyrone. Then the following weekend, we will have reviews of Talk to Me and Haunted Mansion, and the first Slam Dunk. So that's all coming up. And Zoe 102 and the Beanie Bubble. So that's all coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, Class Dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's ignorant or waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. On Instagram and Threads at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have me. If you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Did you think your opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mouths extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.